What's going on, folks? How you doing? I'm Rue. Welcome to the Rue and Dean channel. We're going to be looking at Red Dead Online today, and we'll be taking a look at the update that has come out. There was about 100 and something odd megabyte update for PC, probably slightly smaller on the consoles. But mostly it's just sort of bonusy, superficial type stuff. All right. The big headline here this week is that we have Frontier Pursuits free roam events, which are garnering special bonuses over the course of the next week. I'm mainly going to run through what they are, what you have to do in order to claim things. And that kind of stuff. But before we get going, I would like to say this is the first video on the channel. Dean and I are going to be going into Red Dead in some depth here, bringing you updates and all the rest of it whenever it comes out. And as we sort of develop ourselves online, we'll also have streams and sort of fun stuff and progression and that sort of thing. It's going to be a Red Dead channel here. We're going to spend quite a lot of time working to make sure everything's accurate and up to date for you so that you know what you've got going on. All right. So if you like the sound of that, you can always go ahead and click the like button. We'd appreciate that very much indeed. Sometimes it'll be both of us here, other days it'll be Dean, and sometimes it'll be me, sort of depending on how our schedule goes. But very often you'll see that it's the both of us here on the same videos doing the same thing. All right, so you can always subscribe as well, because why wouldn't you? If you do happen to subscribe by any chance, the bell is there. I would very much recommend you do that. Click the bell so that you get notified. Anyway, these bonuses, what are they? Well, the Frontier Pursuits is effectively getting a little bit of a it's a small event this week. There's effectively a 25% character and role XP boost across role-specific free roam events, and that will be going on for the next week. Okay, so we've got the collectors sort of role there getting its own boost. Bounty hunters will have a 25% boost, and as will traders. And depending on what you do, there are a couple of different ways that you can achieve this. Before we get going, I will say that you do need to be a certain rank in each of these if you're going to partake in any of this. If you're going to do a bounty hunter mission and sort of get yourself a little bit of an event XP, you have to have been at least rank 4 in bounty hunting. And that is the same for being a trader. You need to have rank 4 there, and if you're a collector as well, you need to have rank 4. So in order to sort of take any of this on, you have to have at least done that. I'm sure most of you have, but that's just sort of the minimum requirement in order to get in. Okay, so what we have here is bounty hunters, traders, and collectors roaming the frontier this week will receive 25% character XP and role XP boosts when they take on any role-specific free roam events in Red Dead Online. That's a mouthful of a sentence, isn't it? These free roam events are only available to players who have reached required ranks in the associated role. There we go, so rank 4 for each of them. So each of these effectively is a different free roam event that you can go and do. And as far as I'm aware, it will be matchmaking, but you can of course go in with friends if you like. I'll cover the bounty hunter ones first so that you know what they are, and then I'll have a look at traders, and then we'll have a look at the 2 available for collectors as well. So bounty hunting first. The Day of Reckoning event is effectively a compete against other bounty hunters to capture wanted targets and return them for points, with the more dangerous or difficult ones being worth more. This is a game mode available for 2 to 8 players and requires, as we've stated before, a bounty hunter rank of at least 4. It's not insanely high, but you have to have at least done a little bit of work beforehand before you can get in on these. And that is again a 25% bonus for character XP and role XP when you take this on. Manhunt is another bounty hunter's mission here. It's bounty hunters must work together to apprehend wanted targets across a designated area, many of which are defended by equally armed and dangerous henchmen. So something that's kind of a little bit more fleshed out, slightly more difficult, and can be played between 2 and 12 players. So again, slightly more involved in terms of the player count. If you fill that up, you'll have quite a little bit of fun. Again, I will keep saying this because I know there will probably be at least one comment saying it. You need to have had bounty hunter rank 4 or above in order to play this. If you do not have that, you need to go and find out how you can acquire it. All right. Then we'll have a look at the trader routes here. All right. So we've got trade route. Here, traders get to show off their defensive skills, as all participants must safeguard a train laden with goods from attacking bandits. This is a game mode for 2 to 12 players and requires a trader rank of at least 4 or above. That is the only one available with the boost this week for traders. Bounty hunting, by the looks of things, must be fairly popular in terms of, it's got a little bit more in terms of game modes available, but trade route is the one for traders. The Condor Egg is the first collector role event here, and that is a rare and valuable condor egg has been spotted in the area. Find it before your opponents do to reap the benefits. Again, this is 2 to 12 players and requires collector rank of at least 4 or above. If you do not have that, then you'll need to go ahead and get it somehow. Salvage is the other collector event here, and the description is: a wreck has scattered valuable collectibles across the designated area. Find as many as you can, but be careful, as enemy bandits are also scouring the terrain and will attack to protect what they've found. So it's a little bit like the bounty hunting events here, where Day of Reckoning was sort of a slightly more simple version of Manhunt, which is, you've got enemies that are sort of a larger enemy presence there that are going to sort of attack back, and that's pretty much the case here with Salvage. It's basically a shipwreck. Lots of valuables across a small area. Everybody tries to collect what they can. People are going to be shooting back at you. So you've got to be careful there as well. All right. So that is the event XP bonuses. 25% on all of those all week. So make sure you get involved if you're looking for, 25% it's not nothing. If you do 4, of these events, you've effectively gotten 1 entire XP free. Pretty much. So it's 5 for the price of 4. It's not that bad if you're a bit of a grinder. And then we have here bonus XP roll. So complete roll activities and claim XP rewards in the benefits section. So this is effectively a nice easy XP bonus that you can do. This is available for all of them, by the way. So if you're one of those people that sort of move around a little bit, then these are available. So basically, you're going to end up in a situation where you get 2,000 XP bonuses, 1,000 roll XP. You can collect up to 2 of these over the course of the next week. So it's a total of 2,000 roll XP. Available for the bounty hunters, the traders, and of course the collectors as well. This is also available to moonshiners. So effectively, in order to get the bounty hunter reward, you need to return a legendary bounty, and that will give you a 2,000 bounty hunter XP. If you're a trader, execute a trader sell mission. Anytime this week will receive 2,000 trader XP. Collectors who assemble the Gold Panna's Dream Weekly Collection and sell it to Madame Nazar will receive 2,000 in collector XP. Just to be clear here, the Gold Panna's Dream Weekly Collection is the Ojeda Rose Gold Bangle Bracelet, the 1797 Gold Eagle, and a Gold Pocket Watch. So 3 items there that you're going to have to procure and take to Madame Nazar, and that's how you'll get your collector XP. Meanwhile, completing any Moonshiners story mission will give you 2,000 Moonshiner XP. And just to clarify there, each 2,000 XP roll bonus will be awarded in 2,000 XP installments via the offers and rewards section inside the Red Dead Online pause menu. All right, so that is the biggest chunk of the bonuses this week. So make sure you're getting in. I'm sure anybody that plays online, to a fairly serious extent, will be able to get in and sort of take advantage of all of this. It's one of those things where, it's nice to have some stuff online. As far as I'm aware, there aren't really too many clothes or anything out this week. There's no sort of wardrobe updates. It's mostly just an in-game event where you can get some extra bonuses. And to anybody that's just starting out as well, it can prove to be a fairly decent little, help. So that's virtually all we've got in terms of news at the moment. Just another brief touch on what we're going to be doing here on the channel. The aim is basically, Dean and I have been playing and doing stuff for years now together. And we sort of thought, we'll get on and play some online. And we kind of think it would be fun to bring you a lot of, we think we can do a good job on all the videos and all the rest of it. So Pretty much any news as and when it comes out will be here for you, but we will be expanding it as well to other stuff down the line once we've sort of settled our feet and sort of got ourselves settled in. So you can look forward to it. Uploads mostly, we're in the UK, so you know it's one of those. If you're in America, you'll find that it'll be fairly early for you whenever we upload. So keep an eye out. Like I said, if you do subscribe, make sure you got the bell clicked, because YouTube in theory will let you know whenever we've got an upload out. There are plans for streams and all the rest of it down the line, but we're sorting a few things out at the back end before we can really dive deep into those. So there will be extra. There's lots coming. We plan on uploading most days, and when we're fully operational, we'll be uploading basically every day. So lots going on. All right. So at the end of it here, if you found that this information was useful and it was good to you, you can always click the like button. All right. There is a playlist available as well, which we'll be starting, which will cover absolutely everything. There'll be a handful of playlists here, split into news and sort of fun stuff and all the rest of it. It'll be there as the channel grows. All right. Anyway, I've been Rue. This has been the Rue and Dean channel. I'll see you all soon.